What up, peeps? Wolver Monkey back again. This time I have some toys for you. Like toys, but we do war games, man. Yeah, well, I'm always on the lookout for cool things that I can use for my war games. So sometimes, I'm always hitting the toy aisles. One, because, well, I collect toys too, but that's a sideline. What can I use? I can also find toys to use for war games to make things easier, cheaper. Okay, so I was looking at terrain, and a new Avatar movie came out with these little sets called World of Pandora. Target, Walmart, they're like $5. And you get a figurine in it and a little bit of bitty plastic, like plants. You can see they're not very big, right? But it's really well painted. That's what I noticed. I'm like, So I picked up 4 of them. I only opened up 1 so far. So you get a little hole, that's where the plant goes. And this particular one came with this guy right here. I have not seen the second Avatar movie. It's honestly not a big deal to me. I watch a lot of anime, so cartoons. But yeah, I don't really care about the figures, I'll be honest. I'll probably end up giving them away to somebody I know at work that has little kids or something. So we're done with him. But you crack it open, and besides the blatant advertisement inside, you can set it down, and said you get 2 kind of plants. So this one we get a green grass thing and a glowy mushroom thing. But again, I don't even have to use these. I can simply patch that little hole right there, patch it up a little bit. I can glue a little static grass or some, what do they call those? The little bushes, shrubberies. Man, I am just not doing good on names today. Totally brain farting. Tufts. Thank you. Tufts. Yes. Thank you, Peanut Crab. So there you go. You can put some tufts there to cover that up if you want. Obviously, it has an area here where that paper band went. But like I said, the detail on these are pretty nice. So if we stick the plant in it, there's 1, there's 2. So I'm thinking these would make pretty nice hills. Eventually I'm probably going to sand this down so it lays totally flat, so it doesn't look like it's hovering on the table. Although when you're standing up and playing games, I guess it doesn't really matter. So how do they look with miniatures? Well, for probably the best 2 would be, I would say, 6mm. There's a tank and some troops. Makes a pretty nice hill. Already painted hill for 6mm. So you can see the size of the tank and the size of the troops. It's a pretty decent hill. Alright. Bring that up a little closer so you guys can see it. Works pretty good for 6mm, most definitely. For 15mm, still a pretty good size hill. Still a pretty decent hill. You can still hide an APC behind it, right? So 15mm still works pretty good for hills. For 28mm, not as much. I mean, it still does work. You can see here how big the hill is compared to the guy. Not quite half his size. I mean, if we put the base like that, so he's actually ground level. But it would still work, right? Still work as a small hill. If you want to have a whole bunch of them in an area, it could be difficult terrain to cross through. But obviously the glowy plant thing works better with a larger scale guy. Maybe I could use that with my, have you probably seen, did I do a video or not? I don't remember. Played Toxic Holocaust and one other game I played. I have like a bunch of aquarium terrain that I use for like alien planets or nuclear mutated plants, so that would work. So that again said they're from that's what they look like in the store. So I actually got these online from Target. They're $4.99, but I've seen them at Walmart also. They're $5. The World of Pandora. and they just have a little piece of tape. So let me see what we got in these. I also am a sucker for a blind box mystery mini type toy. So alright, we got some chick that's been horribly deformed and mutated. Just kidding, just got to spin her body around. So the figures do have a little bit of articulation if you're into the toys. It looks like she's supposed to be holding the gun with 2 hands. And you got this guy in a wheelchair. I think he was the main character in the first movie. So you got the 2 of them again. Don't care. So these are the plants that we got. Some kind of big pink thing and some kind of sparkly blue thing. That's just okay. This pink one, I tell you right now, I'm not a fan of. I know it's supposed to be like one of those, what do they call them? We have them now too on our planet, where the flowers, where the bees and insects land here, and then the thing closes up and eats their face. So that's that one. Might as well do all 4, right? See who we got in this one. Okay, so we got better plants. We got another bow and arrow guy with a weird ass arm. There he goes. Okay, again, who cares? So this time we got some better plants at least. We got one of these and another green thing. So that's cool. That's cool. Last one. What do we get inside? I have seen the advertisement. They actually have like creatures in them too. Some of the wildlife from that planet. There we go. And we got another blue guy. Yay, blue guys. Another one of these little things. And a big plant. Oh, that's hella cool. That'll work nice. Let's check that out. Yeah, see, that looks dope. That looks dope. Throw a little 15 mil guy in there. That's like perfect for 15, huh? What do you guys think? About perfect for 15. And how's our 6 mil guys looking? Yeah, total jungle time. So that's the 4 that I got anyway. But so if you're looking for some cheap, easy hills, a little bit of terrainage, grab a couple of these up. So they're only $5 a piece, and for each one you get 2 hills with plants. Or so if you don't like the plants, then glue some tufts there or some random static grass. But overall they're pretty well painted already. Alright, so that's the first bit of toy business that we have. Now you're probably saying, well, Monkey Man, what about Buzz Lightyear? You said something about Buzz Lightyear in your title here. So, Buzz Lightyear came and Buzz Lightyear went. From what I understand, it flopped. Again, not really a fan. However, some of the toys are awesome. I didn't pick up any of the ships for the 15 mil because a lot of the fighter ships, ones that are about, say, 3 or 4 inches, work really well for 15 millimeter. I've seen somebody get one of the bigger drop ships and repurpose it for Battletech to put battle mechs in, which is hella cool. I picked up the smaller version of the same drop ship. No, the doors don't on this one. The doors don't actually open or anything. It does have wheels if you want to zoom it across the table. But this is from Hot Wheels. They come packaged like this. I grabbed 3 of them because they're like, you know, $1 a piece. The reason I got them is for 6 mil. They work great with 6 mil. So there's troops, there's a tank, give you an idea of the size of the ship. So that works really, really well. Also another one that's on the bigger Hot Wheels packages that works really well with 6 mil is this one. This is a Zerg ship. Obviously these have to get repainted. I did, after I posted on Instagram about this one, there was a guy that actually went out and bought one, painted it red with a little bit of yellow highlight and made it for the Draconis Combine. Made a drop ship for his 6mm troops. So this one I think also works good with 6mm, as you can see with the guys in the tank here. Don't know what colors I'm going to repaint these yet, but they obviously have to get repainted. So if you're a 6mm player and you're looking for some spacecraft, either to use as a scenario, get to the chopper kind of thing, or just some terrain. Maybe you guys are fighting at a spaceport, you can throw a couple of these in there, maybe one or two of these. You can be fighting in and amongst the ships. Use them for cover, whatever. Use them to actually deploy. A lot of 6mm games have build rules because they're generic, so you can build some drop ships in there. Even this one I suppose could be a drop ship. It's certainly big enough compared to the tank or the guys. But yep, just something else to look for while you guys are at the store in the toy aisle. So you can look for some Hot Wheels and some Avatar toys, right? Alright guys, that's it for this toy review. But as always, I'll be keeping my eyes open, because whenever me and the wife go anywhere, she goes to the ladies department and I make a beeline for the toy department. So hopefully you enjoyed this one, maybe spark some ideas in your brain pans. Alright, catch you next time. As always, thank you for watching.